The white tiger is one of nature's most striking and rare creatures. With icy blue eyes and creamy white fur marked by dark stripes, it looks like a beast from legend. But behind its beauty lies a fascinating story of genetics, rarity, and conservation. White tigers are not a separate species. They are Bengal tigers, Panthera tigris, with a genetic mutation. This mutation causes their coats to lack the typical orange pigmentation. Despite their color, they are fully functioning wild cats with all the traits of their orange cousins. White tigers result from a recessive allele affecting pigmentation. Both parents must carry the gene for a white cub to be born. This condition, called Leucism, is different from albinism because the animal still has pigmentation in its eyes and stripes. So, the first recorded white tiger in the wild was found in India's Rewa district way back in 1951. The male cub, who was named Mohan, actually became the foundation of almost all white tigers in captivity today. His legacy is, both celebrated and controversial. Since white tigers are a variant of Bengal tigers, their natural habitat includes dense jungles, grasslands, and mangroves of the Indian subcontinent. However, there are, no confirmed wild white tigers in existence today. White tigers are often mistaken for Siberian tigers due to their pale color. However, Siberian tigers are larger, with thicker fur and a more muted orange coat. White tigers hold symbolic power in many cultures, especially in Asia. In Chinese mythology, the white tiger represents the West and the autumn season, symbolizing strength and courage. Mohan was captured as a cub and bred with normal-colored tigers, including his own offspring, to reproduce the white gene. Most white tigers today can trace their ancestry back to him. Because the white gene is, quite rare, many white tigers have actually been inbred to preserve their striking color. This, unfortunately, has led to some serious health problems, including things like crossed eyes, scoliosis, cleft palates, and, weak immune systems. White tigers are, really popular in zoos thanks to their exotic appearance and strong crowd appeal. However, many animal rights organizations do criticize their breeding, calling it unnatural and, honestly, pretty unethical. As of now, there are, no confirmed sightings of white tigers in the wild. Their unique coloration actually makes them easier targets for poachers and, sadly, less effective hunters because of their reduced camouflage. So, there's a common myth that white tigers are albino, but actually they're not. Albino animals have no pigmentation at all, including, red or pink eyes. White tigers tend to grow just a bit larger than typical Bengal tigers, and that's partly because of overfeeding in captivity. They can weigh up to 500 pounds and reach lengths of about 10 feet. White tigers are solitary, territorial, and stealthy hunters, just like their orange counterparts. They're also known to be pretty intelligent and, quite curious. In the wild, tigers hunt deer, boars, and sometimes monkeys or birds. In captivity, they are fed a controlled diet of raw meat, often supplemented with vitamins. White tigers have become icons in movies, books, circuses, and even magic shows. Famous magician duo Siegfried and Roy featured white tigers prominently. The white tiger often symbolizes power, rarity, and danger in art and storytelling. Aravind Adiga's novel The White Tiger uses the metaphor to explore themes of class and survival. Conservationists argue that, honestly, resources spent on white tiger breeding could be used to protect wild tigers, whose populations are in decline. Commercial breeding, you see, diverts focus from preserving natural habitats and genetic diversity. Today, there are, approximately 200 to 300 white tigers, mostly in captivity across India and the United States. Some zoos and sanctuaries are now choosing to stop white tiger breeding. Instead, they focus on species preservation and education. Protecting Bengal tigers in the wild, indirectly protects the gene pool for future natural white tigers. Efforts include habitat protection, anti-poaching patrols, and breeding programs that, emphasize health over color. So, to make a real difference, avoid supporting zoos that exploit white tigers for profit. And if you're able, consider donating to reputable tiger conservation projects like WWF, Panthera, or Wildlife SOS. People are drawn to white tigers because they seem so mystical and beautiful. Their rarity, honestly, makes them feel like living legends. While they are stunning, white tigers may not actually be fit for survival in natural ecosystems. Their lack of camouflage, along with breeding limitations, really does pose significant challenges. White tigers are, in a way, a symbol of nature's wonder, and also of human interference. To truly honor them, we must focus not just on their beauty, but on their biology and well-being as well.